Okay, everybody. It's day 403 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every single day and I put it on YouTube for folks to rip it apart. And I track my progress on chess.com, and I play really well with like 82% accuracy, but I lose to 1500 rated players that have 93% accuracy. It's okay, such is life. Consistency matters. And over the past few games, I've practiced um, developing without attacking, keeping the tension, asking myself what my opponent's going to do next. And yeah, it's interesting that endgames really haven't been an issue for me lately because I'm losing earlier. But let's see who I'm playing today. Yes. Takamura 2013 out of Chile. I have not played Takamura before. We are roughly the same rating. We've got the Tau variation. And after Queen B6, I am not going to take this pawn. I am not going to take that pawn. But it doesn't look like... We'll see if they bring the bishop down. Oh, they bring the bishop down. I'll still go b6, but I'm not going to grab that pawn. That is something I'm not going to do. Instead, I'm going to push. Oh, let's see. Oh, they defend against the pawn. Let's go knight d7 in preparation for pushing this. They're going to castle. I just knew it. If I push this now, take, I can come out, take, that's okay. Let's do it. Knight here and then knight there, maybe? Let's do that. Although, okay, let's calm down. Gotta develop. So this is blocking my bishop. So I could go here and then bishop there to finalize my development. Or I could just take, and after he captures, get my queen back to c7 and have an attack on this pawn. And that would allow me to do this. And my fear is they come down here. If I go knight c6. If I go knight c6 and then they do this, I can actually just take. Now they can take and get my king off there. Or we can push this pawn and prevent bishop to b5. So they push, I'm coming back here. And then now after knight c6, I can take, because I've got this little attack on the c2 pawn. Shout out to everybody reaching out to me directly on chess.com saying how much they like my videos. I started this as a just little fun little experiment to hold myself accountable, but now I'm excited to see where this goes. If there's enough people that like the videos, maybe I'll just keep doing it. And maybe do other things too. I don't know. You never know. The thing I like about knight c6 is that it also attacks this pawn. The thing I don't like about knight c6 is it blocks this defender on the pawn, so they can just take it, and then I can't recapture, else they take. I could take this knight, and then they take with the queen. Then I take this, and now I can attack the bishop and this pawn at the same time. No matter where okay. It's a good move. They'll take with this. Let's do that. Now I kind of want to go rook to c8 in case they try and attack my queen. Then I can take, and then I win this pawn here. Because I gotta get my bishop out. And if they do that on their next move, I'm going to have to retreat my queen back here, which is kind of clunky. That's a technical term, clunky. Redefining the lingo of chess. Oh, I did it. Oh, never mind. I don't win the pawn because they come down with check. And they win my rook. Yikes. Didn't think about that. They've also got rook to c7, attacking my knight and my pawn. So if I push this pawn, then it leaves that undefended. This. 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 And then they've got two passed pawns over there. This is not a good spot. What if I push this pawn? Or king d8 could stop that and still allow my attack on here. All right, looks like I'm not gonna castle. Looks like I'm not gonna castle. Oh shoot. Can't let that fork happen. Now they come in here. Jeez. Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting the rook to go to c8 there. I'm gonna go g6 so that I can get my bishop on g7. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. But after this, I should. Let's see. This they take. My knight's gonna be pinned. Or this, they take, I go here, they take, and then I got a good spot for my knight. They take this pawn though, and then I can take, then the focus is going to be on that. Let's see, running out of time. I think this is a good square for my knight, though. Takamura, 2013, out of Chile. 1488 rated player. They are opting not to take. And now if I take, they've got this. And then knight is screwed. Unless they come over here and take. Or not take, but take, defend. Take. If I go king d8, you can take, and then I can. Time keeps on ticking. I go pawn g4 and just make a push. Maybe. We'll see. Don't like these pawns over there. Yeah, I'm gonna take, and then we can come back. Take, come back. Put pressure on my knight. Gotta take. Now I have a passed pawn, but this just leads to this. I gotta get off this row though if I'm gonna take that. Oh, stupid Patrick. I should have gone there. Time keeps on ticking. Into the future. Good game, Takamura 2013. This is day 403 on my journey to 2000 on YouTube. Congratulations for whooping my butt. check out the analysis. How did I do in the tile variation this time? My opponent played with 83% accuracy, 0 blunders, 0 misses, 2 mistakes. I played with 75% accuracy, 0 blunders, 1 miss, 4 mistakes. Let's go through it. All these moves are good in the tile variation. Up through move 8 until I make this mistake. This move hurts your chances. Let's see why. The difference in the advantage is, it goes from a 0.1 advantage on my side to a 0.4 advantage on their side. So I don't know if that was a huge mistake. But the engine liked this better, which kept it at 0. Pinning the knight, and then maybe pushing the pawn. After they castle, a 97, and then eventually maybe here, and then push. Okay, so good moves. And then here's their mistake. Did I capitalize on it? Not really. A better option was to go knight c6 at that point. But I was worried about, okay, let's see. Why was I worried here? If I go knight c6 there, I was expecting bishop to b5. Pinning, preventing this. How would I play against this? I'd probably pin here. And then if they take, I could just recapture. So I guess I wasn't in that much trouble, but I didn't like the outpost or that square for the bishop to be on. You know, hindsight being what it is, maybe I should have done things differently. But after move 11, the game is still pretty much even. Good move. I take, which is a mistake. I wasn't finished developing, but I thought maybe this and take might allow for this, and then I can get my bishop out. A better move would be just to move my knight here. The thing is with that move, though, let's see. In the game, I was considering that move, but this, let's see. Instead of taking, I was considering this, but it blocked the queen from being able to recapture. So if I went here and they took, that's when my bishop could come out. Duh. And that would have led to a nice castling. That was probably the big reason for my loss, is not playing that move. So they take with the bishop, which allowed me to play this best move. And then they come down with the pawn push. And here's where I make a blunder, or a miss. Let's see if I can. So here, taking, this pawn is attacked 1, 2, thrice. And only defended twice. So I would take, they would take, I would take, they would take, and I would take, and end up with marginal advantage. Also attacking this pawn. Plenty of space for my bishop to come out. Man. Okay. But instead, I thought I had this this harebrained idea, taking, which gave them, not only did it not keep my advantage and win the pawn, but it gave them significant advantage. And after this good move, I thought it was a little bit better. My opponent played the move I wanted them to play. In my head, I was thinking take, 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 and then take. So 1, 2, 3, 3 moves ahead. The only challenge is I didn't see that after all is said and done, I couldn't take here because rook c8 wins the knight, or wins the rook. So I move king to d8. The best move would have been here. So if they go check, I could just block there. But I think they would still go c7. Yeah, and even then, they've got a 2 advantage. Not a lot of comeback possibilities here, especially when they're getting close in my camp. The engine likes b5 here. If they en passant, then I could take. And if they don't, and they're kind of locked up, they could always go here. Oh no. They could probably go here and attack the pawn. I could castle, and if they take, then I go b8, preventing the bishop from taking. But still, it's a 2 advantage for white, and it's just not a good look. So kudos to my opponent for playing this sequence, and this knight move is a great move. I didn't see it coming after this. So I go into defend, which was the best move, and then they just systematically tear down my defense. This is a mistake. The engine liked bringing my rook over to defend, but again, by that point, it was kind of a moot point. And yeah, the game just ended with them being able to promote the pawn. So very well done by my opponent, Takamura. Until next time.